Alright, back from a mini sabbatical. 3 A-Holes Media, and I'm that devil. We're going to talk about Spider-Man Homecoming, even though it's a couple weeks late, or 2 weeks late, something like that. 3 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. Uh, First off, the theme song. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. They orchestrated it, used it in the beginning. Fucking thumbs up. Right. Uh, they finally didn't do a fucking origin story. Awesome. Everybody knows who Spider-Man is, alright? So, awesome. Um, it had the second largest opening weekend next to Spider-Man 3, which is good because it's not adjusted for inflation, all that kind of stuff. But it's bad because Spider-Man 3 was the worst out of the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans. 4, he uses web shooters, which, and some of them he didn't have web shooters. Uh, I believe the Andrew Garfield one did, but I'm not I'm not truly sure because I didn't really I like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, but I really didn't like. I just had it playing in the background and stuff. Uh, I didn't like the second one though; too much CGI. Um, 5, Captain America as a war criminal, but the schools were still federally mandated to use the old tapes or the old footage. That is pretty funny because that's just like back in school. You have to watch all the old crappy tapes and stuff, and they don't ever update anything. And it was a lighthearted touch. 6, Miles Morales' uncle, so that alludes to possible appearance later on of Miles Morales. Maybe not. Similar to this Spider-Man being in Iron Man as a kid. It's kind of cool to see the progression over the timeline. Even though he was still with Sony then, and they didn't have this deal, they still knew that eventually maybe this was going to be possible. The biggest, and I guess it might be a spoiler if you haven't seen it, so fuck you. The biggest if or myth or pet peeve or fanboy explosion about this movie was Mary Jane Watson and Zendaya being cast not only as a swap from the typical redhead Mary Jane Watson, but the whole deal right now being politically correct and stuff, which it didn't really bother me, but at the same time, at least you could try to do like the red hair and stuff. But either way, I'm glad at the end they ended up saying, well, I just got the same initials as Mary J. Basically, like her character was okay. Like I actually was like, this character is pretty funny. What are you doing? What are you hiding, Peter? All that kind of shit. But it wasn't Mary Jane. I'm okay with it, but I wish they would have done it in the beginning. Like, haha, fanboys, she's not Mary Jane. Like right in the fucking beginning, like the roll call in the first class at the very beginning of the movie would have been way, way, way more prominent. The Vulture, Michael Keaton, awesome fucking job. Too much CGI. The Vulture's supposed to be a bird, like Birdman, which made me laugh when they cast him because I was like, it's Birdman. And I'm Batman, I'm Birdman, I'm Batman, I'm Birdman. But he did a great job. He nails the villain role. I don't think he could have pulled it off when he was younger because he was just more multiplicity, like funny shit. Hi, Steve. But it was good. It was good. The fact that Peter Parker liked his daughter and you didn't know that until the end because you would have never fucking guessed it, and the second highlight from MJ shit, not being MJ, the Captain America at the end credits when he's like, you're waiting to see like an Infinity War or a Thor, cutscene or whatever, and it ends up being Steve Rogers. Like the video that's archaic because he's a war criminal now, and he's like, patience, you waited for something that didn't happen, and it's not really worthwhile. It's pretty fucking cool, because that's what we've come to expect. We've come, just like with Wolverine, everybody was like, oh yeah, we're gonna stay, and then nothing fucking happened. You come to expect a certain thing, and they change it up, keep it fresh, and that's okay. But yeah, too much CGI. They keep getting in. They want to do Spider-Man, like holding together he's always having to hold something together with his webs, which, it's cool to do it once, but every movie, hold the bridge, hold the train, hold the boat, it's just, Hollywood has an infatuation with bridges and holding stuff together and stuff like that. And I'm surprised Tony Stark didn't have any encounters with Aunt May like he did in Civil War. I'm liking what I see. I just wish they pulled back a little bit on the CGI. And please, in the next one, don't just all of a sudden, because that's what they do. The first one, you fight a villain, and then the second one, you fight 2 villains, and the third one, you fight 3 villains. Just go right into Sinister Six or something. You make it, if you're going to do it over the top. And I really wouldn't mind using the same, like, maybe you retell the Doc Ock story, but use the same guy. Just do it in a different way. Like, you don't have to recast all the time. Just use the same motherfuckers. Hell, bring Andrew Garfield on as the bad guy. That'd be pretty fucking cool. Make him Carnage. Make him I forget the Carnage guy's name. Make him that crazy motherfucker. That'd be the shit. I've always wanted Pierce Brosnan to come back, or Sean Connery to come back as fucking a James Bond villain and be like, I know your moves, and I know we've done this before. I feel like I got deja vu, and you're like, you could call him fucking deja vu. Holy shit. But yeah, I'm cool. Michael Keaton, bring him back to the Batman universe, but make Batman Beyond and make him the old Bruce Wayne. There's ways to touch the nostalgia and pay homage to the old shit. He'll bring Tobey Maguire back or something. It's just for shits and giggles. Like, it's fucking cool. Don't wait till they're, Linda Carter and Wonder Woman age, and trying to pay homage by bringing them into Supergirl and shit. Don't do that shit. Wait, do it while they're still kind of fresh. It'd be kind of cool. Like, Tobey Maguire as, I don't fucking know. And I liked Paul Giamatti's fucking Rhino, man. Fuck. Bring that shit back. I like that shit. Didn't like the Lizard CGI, but I'm not too big on all this CGI. Like, I like it when it's done well. Like Avengers, most of the background is fucking green and shit, and but it feels fucking realistic, at least. Like, there's not too much. But with Spider-Man, it's like everything has to be fucking CGI. Transformers, everything is fucking CGI. I am CGI Prime. But I didn't want to make this one too long, so 10 minutes. I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. And it's hard to get a 10 for me, because like a 10 is like Braveheart. And I'm thinking about breaking down parts of the movie. Like, a movie could be a 10 out of 10 at the end, but the whole fucking movie suck, or be shitty and be like a 5 out of 10 So I kind of want to do like a beginning, middle, and end kind of breakdown. Like the beginning and the middle of Spider-Man, I give it a 7 or 8 out of 10. Ending, CGI, gotta go with the 6.5 out of 10. So, but not being an origin story, even though they were switched to Marvel and stuff. Fuck yes. Uh, Logan, I give it a 8 out of 10 when the Professor X shit kicks in, and when but when the clone shows up and it's literally just a fucking clone. Like they could have got somebody that looks similar, like in the that magician movie where the stunt double looks like Hugh Jackman or whatever. They could have done something like that because Albert really, like he didn't really. I mean, he looked like Wolverine, but he didn't. Like he had an eye patch or some shit. I don't remember exactly, but anyway. Uh, 6.5 out of 10. But if we go with the girls, no, too young. Guns, plasma weapons and stuff. I guess so. Known actors: Tom Holland, Robert Downey Jr. I guess people know Zendaya if they come from the Disney, or let's say if you're 30 and under, you should know Zendaya, I guess. Michael Keaton. Gwyneth Paltrow's in it for like 5 seconds. Captain America, Chris Evans. Aunt May, Marissa Tomei. Yes, I was kind of iffy on that, but since it's like his early high school stage, and they kind of sort of made her look a little older, not really, but I guess if they would have gave her a little bit more white hair, it would have been even better. Because Aunt May, I like Andrew Garfield's Aunt May. I'm glad they didn't explore the Uncle Ben shit, uh, even though that's what kind of sets Spider-Man up. But it's been overdone, so that was good. Yeah, monsters. Yeah, you get the Vulture and that. So I like the drone Iron Man. That was pretty cool. Like he wasn't even fucking there, and then later on he's like, "You would be here if you cared," and then he was there because he was in the suit and shit. That was all right. That was pretty cool. 6.5 out of 10. That Devil 3 A-Holes Media. What? Maybe 5 of y'all motherfuckers are gonna watch this. Yay! Like, subscribe, share. We lost like 20 subscribers in the last month for some reason. I don't fucking know why, but everybody else can start channels and get thousands of subscribers and shit, and here I am losing fucking subscribers. Yay! Because nobody likes fucking. Even though I love Deadpool and I talk shit like Deadpool. Deadpool did good at the box office. A bunch of whiny ass motherfuckers on the internet. Yay! That Devil's out.